Right, let's go to Paul, who's a Chelsea fan. Paul, good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
Yeah, we're good.
Hi, Paul.
You all right? You skiing or something, Paul?
I was talking to you a couple of weeks back, and I was apparently walking along the side of the motorway.
He was on the hard shoulder, yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah, I remember. He's on back on the hard shoulder, are you?
No, I've actually moved inward, so in the side streets now.
Right, okay. Look, Paul, what do you make of it tonight? It was disappointing in the end for you.
I was watching TV, and I think Andy Townsend might have been on commentary, and he picked Lukaku man of the match. Oh my goodness, he must have been like Stevie Wonder, because it obviously had to be Basuma, a player for Brighton. He was just brilliant. Okay, Chelsea are weak. And I've said on the start of the season, I was on your show, and Chelsea do not have anybody score more than 10 goals, and that includes probably Lukaku, okay, because I think they don't play to the strengths. Midfield players aren't going to score goals. They rely on so many players as in certain positions, and I think they're weak everywhere. I mean, Jorginho, while he might have played for Italy, world-class player for Italy, not for Chelsea. He's slow, he's ponderous, he loses the ball, he's no speed. You know, and I'm doing this constructively because I played on a wee bit of level over here. I've played in the European Cup, I've played in the UEFA Cup for teams over here in Northern Ireland, so I'm not just saying that because, you know, I have a wee bit of knowledge of the game, and I can see the faults. Chelsea need a couple of world-class players, and the only world-class player they have in their team is Kante. Unfortunately, he's injured at the minute.
No, I don't agree with that. And you can't say that. They've won the Champions League. They've won the Champions League. Now, and to come out now, and you know, at the start of the season, I thought it was a bit over-optimistic to talk about Chelsea being the league champions this season. I thought if they finish in the top four this season, that would be a good season for them. And I think because they come out the blocks as quickly as what they have, everybody got the hype that they would go on to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
You know, if they
signed Lukaku, Paul, like you should be. For me, if they don't challenge for the title this season, is Tuchel still going to be in a job?
I said before 2 weeks ago, Tuchel's going to end up at Manchester United at the end of the season, and I still believe that. At the end of the season, watch this space, because at the end of the day, they do not play to his strengths. They don't play wide. They play the width of the 18-yard line all the time. Alonso gets the ball wide, he knocks it back into Rudiger. Pulisic gets the ball wide, he knocks it back into Dave. I can't pronounce his other name. You know what I mean? But it's the same thing every week. It's 4 passes forwards and 6 passes backwards to Chelsea, and I would like to hear all the.
By the way, Paul, shall I just remind you, you are second in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So while we're talking all doom and gloom here, you are second in the Premier League.
I know, that's not good enough for Chelsea.
But it's like what I'm saying. You've got to be careful, because you're talking about Tottenham, you're talking about Arsenal, you're talking about Chelsea. You've got to be realistic of where they're going to end up at the end of the season. Yes, they want to challenge for the league title. Of course, they all want to challenge for the league title, right? But you've got Liverpool and Man City, in my eyes at the moment, are streets ahead of everybody else at the moment. Mm-hmm. That I think the winner eventually will come between.
Chelsea won the Champions League, Cole.
Yeah, they won the Champions League, and
then you sign Lukaku. You go, we want to win. You want to win the Premier League title.